Northern Colorado's possession. As it will be immediately taken back by Idaho State.
It's been the trend this half.
3 straight headers. Now it'll be Zaw's time to shine. She'll get the ball across midfield. And they'll be immediately taken by Northern Colorado out of bounds. So will remain Idaho State ball.
We've got a triple sub coming up here for iISU.
Nieto, Wallace, and Reed. 2 seniors, and Reed, the sophomore, will enter. Number 12, Talia Curry, the freshman defenseman, sub out. Number 10, Zoe Jarno, the senior, sub out. And 23, Daphne Eaglehoff, the sophomore from Henderson, Nevada, will also be subbed off the field. Yeah, 3-person sub. You don't see it too often.
After the slow start to the half, just looking for a different check on the team, I think.
Zaw working on 2 defenders. She beats 1, can't get past the second. It'll be a through ball through 2 Idaho State defenders, but the third one will get it. Wallace will get to Zaw. Zaw will be beat. And Northern Colorado has momentum here. And it'll just be another rough pass right to Trinity Hale.
We'll wait, I'm sure, for Colorado, the player, to put pressure on before she picks it up. Sure enough.
She'll just roll it back out there.
To launch a counter.
To Winton. A sophomore from Colorado. I'm sure she has heard from the Northern Colorado program before committing to Idaho State. She's a Colorado native. This one will be trying to get through. They will.
Side called.
It'll be offside. And Northern Colorado is not happy about that.
To the dismay of the Bears bench.
Happy. Assistant coaches.
All the players on their feet.
Idaho State fans very neutral about that one.
I'm sure they don't mind.
We're approaching 26 minutes remaining here in the first half. Idaho State leads 1-0. Around a minute of goal scored around the 20-25 minute mark. Get exactly somewhere around that area. A lone goal by the senior Allie Starbuck here on senior night at Davis Field.
Assisted by fellow senior Zaw, Mary Zaw.
And Nieto starting off that.
That's right. She's just checked into the game as well. She had a good first half.
There'll be a foul called on Idaho State once again. It'll be Northern Colorado ball. We'll boot it downfield. This one might be too much for everyone, and it will be.
iISU will let that one go. Perfectly happy to run a few more seconds down.
Beautiful day in Pocatello. We started off at 82 degrees. It is now 84 degrees. So temperature's going up here at beautiful Davis Field. We have some people on the berm tonight here at Davis.
Good day for it. You have your umbrellas and your coolers out there.
Yeah, and have a picnic at a soccer match. What's better? It's a beautiful Sunday morning. This one will go out of bounds. I don't think Northern Colorado expected that to go off the field, but it did.
That was a great little flick from Nieto. Harris now looks to keep possession.
Sunny Yarnell, see on screen, scored her first career goal on last Thursday. We said earlier that she seems to be one of the star players for the Bears. She's been putting up got some solid possessions so far. Hasn't been able to put one in the back of the net.
She's been a handful for the iISU defenders for sure.
Yeah.
We're very pleased to get her first career goal in that conference opening win for University of Northern Colorado.
Yeah. She is Sunny Yarnell, just a freshman. And guess where she's from? Greeley, Colorado. So she's a true hometown player, too.
Yeah.
That one had a little too much on it, and then we'll go back to iISU. iISU, though, 4 defenders on Dion.
All the way out to Harris.
Dion will find Nieto. Nieto with a great stop. Nieto, great through ball to Mary Zaw. They have a connection.
Yeah, that combination led to the goal in the first half.
Mary Zaw, one defender on her. Beats the defender.
Drives into the box.
And great attempt, but
it's a dangerous ball.
Peyton Reed just couldn't get there. Defender in between them. Great stop by Kolar.
I'll be happy to see that one coming out.
Kolar trying to get it to Winton. Can't. They're going to give it to Northern Colorado. Winton wanted it with the Bengals. fine. Just gonna throw it into. Defended nicely by everywhere by Idaho State, excuse me. So we headed by 37. We're to 18. Idaho State playing some strong defense there to get the ball out of the zone. Now we call her set up again. Trying to push it into the box, trying to equalize this score.
Wallace now with some stiff defense.
Sticks
Colorado
with
break,
it.
though.
Here's a shot. Hale.
With
the
the
rebound,
save.
and oh man.
She'll want that one back.
Ava Marshall, who could have probably set up there and took a couple more seconds, got an easy goal.
I think she had time to take a touch and put it away. It's a good initial save from Hale to push it away.
Just sailed over the goalpost and out of bounds.
She won't want to watch that one again.
Yeah, it's a tough look.
We're about halfway through the second half now, and I think iSU will be pleased with the pace of the game.
Yeah, I mean, despite Northern Colorado seemingly having possession most of the second half, it hasn't really felt too threatening necessarily. ASP's now being able to execute yet, but Northern Colorado probably should have a game equalized by now with a couple of these chances they've had. But Idaho State, testament to their defense, has kept them making it as hard as possible to score. Zaw is just working two defenders right now. She'll find Nieto. Nieto now worked her turn to work a defender and wants to go out of bounds.
Just tried to bend it down into the corner.
Guys, we'll get the triple sub here for Northern Colorado. Number 9, that'll be Riley Kylie Nagy. Number 3, Ashley Hillman. And number 38, Annalise Wong, who got quite a bit of time in that first half. She'll check back in. I believe she had a shot on goal in the first half.
Harris with the press.
Harris putting some miles back there this half. She's trying to take on every single person with the ball. She's still going. She finally beat the ball, but they'll kick it up. And Hale will just scoop it up.
Once again, great composure from the ISU defense in the face of a dangerous cross.
Hale scanning the field, taking her time. Just boot it up. Find Harris. We'll go over Harris's head, though.
Can't find that one. Spinning in circles.
This one go out of bounds. This will be an Idaho State ball. Not a ton of high pace in the second half. A lot more 1 minute on, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, ISU will want it to be kind of stop-start, take the sting out of the game, especially as Colorado have dominated the opening half in this half.
Get it to Kolar. Kolar will get it to Nieto.
Oh.
Nieto, great ball. Nieto will try to get it in there. We right in the center of the net and taken in by Kayla Lindbergh.
Nieto's looked a threat since she checked in a few minutes ago.
You can tell she wants the ball at her feet.
Very skilled with the
It will
feet.
go out of bounds. It will be Idaho State ball once again. Under 20 minutes to go here in this match. Idaho State, the Bengals up 1-0 here on senior night. Big Sky opening game for the Bengals, trying to start 1-0 the Big Sky conference play. And their second win of the season, trying to get their first home win of the year, as they are 0-1-2 as of right now.
We were here for one of those draws a few days ago against Seattle University. It was an exciting one.
Yeah, and we had 2 late scored goals in that one, so every game I've called of Idaho State, when I've heard previous years, they're always a little dramatic around the last 10 minutes, so.
Yeah, ISU conceded 8 second-half goals this season, so that will give some hope to UNC fans tuning in for this one.
Thrown in here by Northern Colorado. Defended nicely here by the Bengals, so we'll just kick it right out of bounds. More of that stop-start action.
They'll be happy to defend the ball wide that far from goal.
Once again, defended nicely by the Bengals and kicked out of bounds.
They're scrapping.
This time
over
it'll
there.
be Bengal ball, though. It'll be off a barefoot
Yeah, well worked by Ashley Wallace to just stick with it and win that throw.
Look who's checking in. Number 8, Allison Starbuck, so far with a game-winning goal on the 20-minute mark. It gave the Bengals a 1-0 lead. Coming off the field to be number 13, Paige Harris, the freshman midfielder. So putting in most of the seniors here. It looked like they were going to try to have the seniors close out the second half. Honestly, as they should. The seniors are the ones that got them this 1-0 lead.
Yeah, they set the tone in the first half, and they'll be looking to finish it out here in the second half.
Because now they got every key player from the goal back in this match. Nieto got beat here, 28, trying to find 9. Nieto a little slow on, now she gets it. Nieto will get it to Starbuck. Starbuck working the defender. Defender's gonna beat her. It'll go out of bounds. Colorado with a quick throw in here. Over to 5.
They
5.
see the space on the weak side.
22. Samantha Carter.
Nice split there.
And throw right out of bounds.
A little heavy.
Hale will take her time. She has under 17 minutes away from getting, I believe, her 5th shutout.
5th clean sheet
of the season. For a team, the Bengals with 1 win, to have that many clean sheets, it just shows how much she's keeping a lot of her team in these, getting the 1 point for some of these draws. This one will sail far down pitch. Start putting pressure, but Lindbergh will just kick it right back out. Her teammate.
Another long ball here from Colorado.
Colorado doing some more vertical offense here. So those be cleared out. And number 6, Winton.
This back three of Butterbaugh, Winton, and Charlie for iISU has looked cool and composed all match.
Rachel Mortensen will check in here for number 35, Sunny Yarnell. So Mortensen, who I believe has a goal this season, checking for Yarnell, who also, like we said earlier, Northern Colorado has a handful of different players that have scored this year. Iowa State, one of their common similarities, they haven't really had a star player that's truly just been their dominant goal scorer. They've had a plethora of different players to go out and score. I said earlier, Northern Colorado has scored 8 goals so far this season. 5 were in the first half, only 3 in the second half, so they've been more of a first half team. But they're looking to change that here. Starbuck will kick it back
All the way
to Hale. Hale will kick it to, I believe, Butterbaugh, yeah. Butterbaugh on our senior night. It is a rarity. Senior night a lot of the time is the last home game of the season for most teams. Usually senior night, is the last time you're playing on your home field. But it's a special occasion for the Bengals tonight as they're on their senior night early this year, as it sounds like this was the best available date to get most of the parents out to the match to celebrate with their student athlete.
great touch there.
Beautiful. Starbuck in the middle.
Yeah, it might have been a stroke of genius or of luck to have senior night with their conference opener just add a little bit of extra excitement to what's already a big game.
We'll get another sub here for Idaho State. This time it'll be 24, Riley Lewis will come in for Mary Zaw. Give Zaw a little rest. See if she'll get some more time later in this match.
She put in a good hot shift there.
Riley Lewis, a true forward. Come in. Nieto trying to cross it in. No.
It's a dangerous left-footed cross.
I like Nieto's style of play a lot. Comes with a lot of flair, but she's also very aggressive.
Very scrappy.
Continues to try to push the ball in. I don't think I've ever seen her do a backwards pass this entire match.
Yeah.
As Northern Colorado had a great opportunity there, but snuffed out.
Great defensive recovery. I believe it was Winton. Foul is given, though. We're offside.
Wasn't able to see. I believe it was a foul.
Looks like a foul.
Under 14 minutes to go here in this match. Unless we see an equalizer, then we will see extra time as it is a conference matchup. called a couple draws that did not go to extra time. Those were non-conference, so not much. I mean, there's a point to, play a couple extra minutes, but it doesn't outweigh the potential of, getting an injured player in a non-conference matchup.
Wins are more important now that we've come to conference play.
Starbuck fighting for it. Collision. We'll go out of bounds.
I'm seeing a coming together of heads there. Glad both players are okay.
Is this where, John, you start to get a little more desperate on offense, approaching under 15 minutes?
I think as a player, absolutely. The amount of time that's left weighs on your mind in a game that you want to get a win. But experienced head coach Tim Barrera, I think, will still be confident that his team can work something in the last 10, 15 minutes of this game.
Do you abandon your play style? Do you try to go more aggressive play style, or you just trust your offense to play the way they have this year?
I think you trust the process. The second half, they've been in the complete ascendancy. iISU's barely had any of the ball. And I think you just keep working with what you're doing and have patience and faith that the system will pay off.
Nieto fighting for the ball. She wins it. And then
no look.
This is unreal. Playing with a lot of flair tonight.
Yeah.
The senior out of Spain. Happy player. The game against Oregon State, she was getting physical with every Oregon State player. Oregon State also, now that we're in Big Sky play, we had a lot of teams built similarly as in non-conference. Oregon State had a little more of a height, weight advantage, so she was getting her body, not the biggest player out there, but she was making her presence known against the Beavers. As Charlie will kick it up. Oh, big bend on that kick. And this one will go up and way over Starbuck, trying to get a brace there.
Yeah, we just haven't seen a lot of attacking threat from iSU this half.
It's three subs, excuse me, for Northern Colorado. 34, 35, and 37, going to all 30s. That'll be Ava Marshall. Sonny Yarnell will come back in, and Alexis Toot scored the equalizer against the Bengals last year in Greeley, Colorado, to come up with a 1-1 draw.
And this might be the moment that the Bears are looking to make some changes as they bring on three of their most attacking players.
38's going to push it up. She has some speed. She's going to go find Toot, the aforementioned Toot, who will kick it up and right of the goalpost.
Just enough defensive pressure there on our left side to force a rise shot.
Tell you what, Annalise Wong had some speed there. It's two more subs for Idaho State. 23, Daphne Eaglehoff will come back in. And Zoe Desjardins, number 10, the redshirt junior out of Belgium, will check back in.
ISU mentioned that they were going to run some rotations at that fullback, and Eaglehoff and Wallace have worked hard out there on the right side.
Desjardins is a redshirt junior, but they're celebrating her this senior night as well. I guess technically, she probably did her graduate year. She will have a year of eligibility remaining after this, though. This season, I should say. Junior from Belgium. So we'll get to Nieto. Nieto will try to send it up to Lewis. Lewis fighting. Can't get there. Backup also can't get there. And third line will get there. Riley Lewis running all over the place. Can't seem to catch up to a ball, though. Winton header up for Dion. Whoa! And that'll be clearly an Idaho State ball. As the height advantage over Peyton Dion is evident there, but pushes Dion to the ground, the senior from Nampa, Idaho, which I consider a local product, less than around 4 hours away from Pocatello. And her senior night.
Butterbaugh finds Eaglehoff, and this is one of the first times we've seen ISU attack up the right channel.
Lewis trying to catch up to it. She'll get it and call it foul, though. Well, Lewis been having a tough time catching up to some of these 50-50 balls.
Sometimes when your team's playing out of possession as a forward, you do a lot of chasing.
Less than 10 minutes here to go in this match. Idaho State leads 1-0 off a goal from Allie Starbuck. Listed on Allison on the roster. Listed on the coach's lineup sheet as Allie, so I'm probably going to go with Allie. This will be thrown in here. Go right back out of bounds. Idaho State now is probably going to try to play some heavy defense, keep away at this point.
Yeah, much as they've done throughout this half, they'll look to be defensive.
Taken.
Solid.
Great
and
defense.
Take plenty of time off the clock.
Kolar. Now with the ball. Kolar
whips it outside.
Great accurate kick
yeah.
to Eaglehoff. 10. Back to Eaglehoff.
She'll find
Dion. Or Butterball, excuse me. Out of Lewis.
I think that was the longest possession that iISU has had this half.
I think you're correct. This one will go out of bounds. Under 9 minutes now.
Every second that ticks away, iISU will start to feel a little better about it.
I'm going to say it's not going to feel safe till there's triple zeros on the scoreboard. They allowed a goal to Oregon State with 4 minutes remaining in their home opener.
See if that experience lends itself today and they can hold on, or will they be twice bitten?
This one will be kicked right back out of bounds. Now we're under 8 minutes to go.
iISU coaching staff on their feet.
They can almost, at this point you can taste it.
Just about.
How big would it be to get a win on your opening conference match? It would also be the first home win this season.
Just really set the momentum for the rest of the conference play.
I think Lewis is going to win the ball, but there'll be no one there. Colorado's going to try to keep doing it across midfield, get something. Defended nicely by Winton. Winton's been one of the star players tonight on defense for the Bengals.
She's been absolutely rock solid playing with that center back in a back three. There's a lot of pressure in that position, and it has not shown the way she's done it. The back three for iISU, Butterbaugh, Winton, Charlie, they've looked solid all after.
Yeah. Nieto might get away with a little bit of a foul there, off-ball foul. She knocked number 5 to the ground. Colorado wanted something, but they don't. Idaho State's not letting Northern Colorado get anything. They're going to get into the box with Kolar this time with a good defense.
She's in both boxes.
Every time it seems like Northern Colorado gets in the box, it's a different Idaho State defender making themselves known. It's going to go over every single player, race for the ball. Kolar. They're going to call nothing on that. It'll be a corner kick, it looks like. Be a corner kick or throwing? I think it's throwing. Throwing? Yeah, throwing.
Crunching tackle there, right on the edge of the box.
I was looking for maybe something to be called there to call it even. Idaho State looks like they're trying to get one more sub in.
Nieto's down. She'll be coming off. Replaced by Curry.
Looks like Talia Curry. Talia Curry's been an excellent defensive player this year for Idaho State. Just a freshman. She was very impressive during the Southern Utah game. I feel like every week we're calling out different defense members for the Idaho State. Going, yeah, this player had a really good game. Which then keeps telling the story about the depth of the Bengals this season. Getting around, it feels like almost 18, 19 players getting solid minutes. Feels like a ton. This will be offsides called on the Bears. We're going to go under 6 minutes here.
iISU will catch your breath, take some time here.
That's where both teams' heart rates start beating a little quicker here. At this point, well conditioned to play 90 minutes. Both teams have more than 10 games under their belt.
Curry chases it.
Curry's trying to win the ball. Great defense there.
Love the team commitment.
Ali Starbuck ran in there to get a body on it. 5:30 remaining. Idaho State leading 1-0 here on senior night. Great takeaway there by Curry, right through Curry's legs and out of bounds. It'll be Idaho State ball. Oh, are they calling that for Northern Colorado? They are. Clearly, I thought that was off the foot of Northern Colorado, but it doesn't matter anyway, as Idaho State will get right back. Number 10 seems to be scared of the ball there, and Idaho State's going to take advantage of that. As Riley Lewis is going to one-man show down the field, one-woman show, excuse me, it'll go out of bounds. That'll be a corner kick.
iISU will love that.
That was an odd play by Northern Colorado. It went right to me and Norman, and me and Norman kind of flinched and turned her body to the ball to give Riley Lewis the lane. Now the Bengals with a corner kick with under 5 minutes to go. They've been successful in their corners tonight.
They scored on a corner on this goal at about this time against Seattle University.
Yep.
That an equalizer to make it 2-2. Oh, yes. Just take some time off and shield the ball in the corner. Crunched into the flag. That's why the flags have the spring bottoms, I guess.
We have Idaho State fans going a little bit. Here are a couple boo birds. They're just going to throw it in again. It'll go out of bounds. This time, though, you going far? They'll give it to Idaho State again.
Maybe a free kick given there, as they brought their center back, Winton, up to just use her strength and ability to shield the ball in the corner.
This time, Northern Colorado will get it out of the corner, but this time will remain for Idaho State. Under 4 minutes to go here.
The sequence, they took over 60 seconds off the clock.
North Colorado's coach got a little animated there.
Not surprising.
Main with Idaho State once again. This time they'll throw it all the way in. Curry's trying to catch up to it. She will get her foot on it. And it'll be... They're going to give a foul on Idaho State, so it'll be... Oh, and she just ripped the ball out of...
Emotions boiling over with a few minutes left.
3 minutes
we'll
remain. They will. Get a yellow card.
Curry and cheers from the Bears bench for that one. Didn't leave the ref with many options on that.
The clock does stop on yellow cards, I believe, in the college level, since there is no extra time, or no stoppage time, I should say.
Talia Curry making a presence felt over there.
I feel like stoppage time in college athletics would be some of the more biased times you'd ever see, judging that most of the staff would be ran by the colleges.
The home team
would be the one in charge of it. So probably the main reason we don't have stoppage time in college. Idaho State now trying to hold on. About 3 minutes remain here in the match. Team's tightening up here as this one will be sent down.
Looking at the long searching ball.
They're going to give a foul on Idaho State. This will be the best free kick of the night so far for the Bears. So under 3 minutes to go. This one's starting to get a little interesting.
The Bears bench was remonstrating with the young lady getting the ball back into play there.
It'll be number 5, Morgan King, with the free kick.
See if UNC run the crash play that they've been doing on the corners here.
Here we go. King throws it up.
Back post.
Nothing. Another missed opportunity for the Bears. It will be Idaho State ball.
2 minutes left to play. iISU will be very pleased to neutralize that free kick.
Under 2 minutes to go. Here on senior night.
It's gotten edgy here at Davis Field
right
last
bounds.
couple of minutes.
North Colorado's going to get a chance. Charlie can't get it. He'll go right to Tut 2. I say he's going to play clear ball. North Colorado might get one more big chance here. And he'll go right over the hands of Trinity Hale out above the goal lines.
That would have been one to write home about. She was 35 yards from goal.
Clock's still ticking.
Watch it all the way in.
Less than a minute 30 remain now. This is exciting with Northern Colorado with the ball on their side, trying to equalize this one, send us into extra time. Booted around midfield. Great defense there. And Northern Colorado will have a chance. Finds 38. Wong. Can't get anything. They'll go out of bounds. They'll get a throw in though. 1 minute remains. They're going to give it to Idaho State, actually.
Yes, they are.
Wow.
Not many chances left now.
Eaglehoff will do the throw, and she'll take her sweet time. Tosses it in, trying to find Lewis.
Lewis with the strength to hold off the defender.
Lewis 3-on-1. Can't get it. Now another
Another
shot
long-range
attempt
effort.
right to Hale. That ball was Wow, some mile per hour, some speed on that one.
Maybe even a little bit of knuckle, but Trinity Hale equal to it. She'll take plenty of time here as well.
30 seconds remain now. Bengals can feel it.
That is just intelligent play by Trinity Hale to go for a 2-minute break.
Now with 15 seconds, Northern Colorado is going to need a miracle. Riley Lewis, though, now with the ball, it'll be offside.
iISU won't mind that at all.
5 seconds. And ball.
No.
They're not going to call it?
Because I don't think the ball was back in play.
All right, so that'll do it. Idaho State. Interesting. When I saw the hand come, I was like, oh, that's a mistake with 3 seconds. But regardless, this one will end. Idaho State's going to get a 1-0 victory here on senior night and improve to 1-0 in the Big Sky Conference. We'll come back to you with your post-game highlights, some post-game stats, and so just a recap tonight as Idaho State with a 1-0 victory over the Northern Colorado Bears. You're watching Big Sky Soccer on ESPN+.